Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our power Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, Hashem Kodash. Call halal Yemna Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, Hashem Kodash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible. The world ignorantly called Jehovah, our God, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. The world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And shalom to all the brothers and out here pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. I believe in this gospel. Shalom. This lesson, let I walk and talk through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. I'm not really sure I'm going to title this about meditating upon this precept here. Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 27. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. Verse Alright, so let's start 24. So Lamentations 3:24. So the Lord is my portion, saith my soul, therefore will I hope in him. The Lord is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. They say what? A man should hope, both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. So basically, unlike some Negro, what till if basically go back into the world, that's not so for us here. We're quietly, waiting on the return of our Lord. It's a quiet, it says, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. And then scripture say what? If we come unto Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, we have to basically bear a cross. Cross is basically as men, we teach his word, go out there in the highways and edges, we suffer. All of the hell will come with it, while we shed the old man, putting on new man. Right? It says, he sitteth alone and keepeth silence, because he had borne it upon him. So truth and reality, this is our fault. We are suffering right now is because we have transgressed against the Most High. So the real mindset we're supposed to have here is as Micah said, where is it? Micah 7 and verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So we have sinned against the Lord, therefore we're supposed to accept a punishment. And I believe, part of the inspiration for this lesson, is deal with people. Them will do them crime. When it come on to facing the consequences, them them shy away from it, and we hate you, basically executing judgment. To have action, there is a reaction, when consequences follow. So we do the crime, we have to basically do the time. Yeah, we ask for mercy, because we need mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, but we can't make it look like so we're innocent, because we're not. We have to basically take a punishment. Let's see, what's that? I think 10. 1 Corinthians 10. And let's go to the point. This is verse 10. It says, neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and the word is tried of the destroyer. So we can't murmur, I put me through this, after man don't deserve this. As I remember, I'm half mad still. A Negro, one time, when I was early man, me my shout out, oh, we don't deserve this. We fucked up. Now we break the covenant, so therefore we will face the curses. I said, It's not like it's a light thing, you know. We'll go through it, you know, sorrowful, but let that sorrow, God the sorrow work it to repentance. You know, don't try for we're not supposed to try to justify ourselves, you know, before the most like we're innocent because we're not. You know, the most we're supposed to be doing is asking for mercy, right? While, you know, accept a punishment. And it's not like we can revoke ourselves out of punishment. So the quicker you accept it, you know, easier it is to deal with. He says, "No, all these things happen unto them for examples that they, and they are written for admonition upon whom the end of the world are come." So these things are written, you know, for we can look on and say, all right, shit, don't do that, you know, because this is what will happen. Then people tempt the most in the wilderness, talk shit against him, and just destroy them. You know, you know, we have to look on and don't repeat the same mistake. Right? Let's see. Um, let's get Baruch chapter 4 and verse 25. It says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shall tread upon his neck." With that nameless, you know, suffer patiently, you know, right? Because guess what? We have to wait. You know, we have to wait until the Most High play our cause, you know, until him decide to stop beat we. You know, it's like I have a literal parent, you know, I'm a carnal parent, and say that you transgress, you break them rules, and I'm gonna whip your ass, you know. But you can't stop them from hit you. You know, you have to basically plead for mercy, say you're sorry, you know, and hope see them basically ease up the punishment, you know, which most and punish you forever. And him punish us, the punishing when punishing us is for a betterment, you know. Right, so if there's a faith, you know, and whole, let me see, it's a precept that came to mind. I think it's Hebrews 12. We start at Hebrews 12, verse 5. "And he hath forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers." Morning. "Wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons." You know, so if we not get punished for the wrong what we do, count yourself as a bastard. You know, most like do a shit boy, you're gonna get destroyed. You know. But now that we're being corrected, most of these deal with us as sons, you know, so we can, you know, get molded into being that right a good son. It's when we go to shit, still Hebrews today, you know. Hebrews 2 and 10. It says, "For it became him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings." You know, so the suffer will suffer you, it molds us to become you know, better. Like gold. You know, in order to make gold, purify gold, you have to put it in the fire. You know, basically purge away it dross you all of the uncleanness. You know, that's what the Most High basically do to us right now. You know, by putting us through these trials, the fiery trial, you know, which is the temptation, the hell will go through. Right, so back to Baruch 4 verse 25. "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck." These Edens, you know, we're going to rule them with a rod of iron, as is written. "My delicate ones have gone through rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, being returned, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he had brought these plagues upon you, shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. You know, now, let's see. The comforting start even right now, because him sent the comforter. So Paul said this. I'm going to go to the book of First Thessalonians, sorry. Wait. First Thessalonians 4 verse 18. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. So the words that certain in the scriptures they are a comforter. Them use, for basically comfort each other, to give us hope. That guess what? This captivity that we're currently in, it won't last forever. This current miserable state here is not, to our destruction or to destruction. It's just punishment, which no chastisement lasts forever. And even he saw chastisement not last forever. The devil himself, contrary to Christians believe that you're going to go in a hell and burn forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. No, that not happen. Let's see. This is Isaiah 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. And we look upon people broken, destroyed, as a nation. Everybody else in sorrows, but they won't admit it or not. Scripture say you're miserable and naked, right? And the Most High broke us, as it's written in the book of what's it? Hosea how much again? Hosea 5. Alright, let's give me a minute. Let's look here. I think Hosea 6. Yeah, Hosea 6. This is Hosea 6, starting at verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord, for he had torn, and he will heal us. He had smitten, and he will bind us up. After 2 days will he revive us. In the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight. And that third day, we're basically approaching. We have approaching, because right now we are living in his sight, but we're not get delivered yet, because the scripture say, the Spirit of the Lord entered into them, and him stood up on him feet, Revelation 11, In Ezekiel 37, he said, breathe the breath in us, right now we basically come back to life, getting back the understanding of who we are, calling up back on our power, ultimately we'll be delivered as we're part of the elect, So we'll go back to Isaiah 61. He said, he had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. The prison, we know people literally fully prison system, but a prison also is a for mind. And even these blasted bodies, change of darkness is written, right? But people, right, them right now, they don't even know who they are. They don't know them are Israel. Them don't know them power. They don't know nothing. They're stupid. Literally, people is foolish. Right now, them Mars up. And I take them inoculation and all of that, which shall lead to their demise. Because, them just gone. But only the elect will actually come out of this. So to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, for oil of joy for mourning, the garment, so the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. You know? Right, so that's the message to the elect right now, yo, you know. Right that our punishment, you know, is about to come to an end. It's coming to an end, you know. So you have the prophets out there. I'll go to Lamentations 4 in verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Edom is so-called white race, you know, that dwells in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked, because punishment will come unto them, you know. Just as though we transgress, we get punished, same will go for them. Say, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, which go back to the Israelites, so called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, you know, or the people of Zion. It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. The stress of affliction shall not rise up the second time. This is it, yo. Once you get delivered out of this bitch, that's it, you know. We'll have a world without end. No longer will we go off, we'll be perfect. Therefore, no longer will be punished. No longer will we have to face our times. You know, he said, you will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, you will discover thy sins. Right? Let me see. Yeah, I think that I finished. Let's close with this. This is First Peter chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Mashiach. So once Yahweh crack them clouds, yo, that's it. And that suffering come to an end. You know, so all we have to do is just hold fast unto the end, that is written, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. And we're actually in right now the beginning of the end. So in very short time, you know, we're going to see this place come to a full end and the return of our Lord, you know. And that's it for a nightmare. Scripture says, when the Most High turn again to captivity, we'll be like them that dream it. You know, we're seeing a load upon our beds. Imagine happy if we wake up. Alright, that's what's coming, you know. So and then I walk and talk to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, you know, Lord said, "More name this suffer patiently," you know, right? Easier said than done. You know, when you get looking in normal, you know, I say no chastisement at the time, still made joyous, you know, but grievous. Nevertheless, you would yield a piece of the fruit or the reward. You know, we becoming perfect through suffering. Giving our praise to our power, how about Shemel Shai, about Shemel Kodash, double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full, like, shalom.